let's get into it. Let's play some Grippy Golf and have a good old time with this. So we are gonna play controller, and I'm not sure if it's super controller friendly, but we're gonna give. As you guys know, I play controller mostly for all games that we play, and I try to. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to see what's going on here. I try to play everything on controller because for me, health-wise and physical. Okay, restart button is on that button. Physical ability wise, I need to use a controller. It's more comfortable for me than. So this is a golfing game, but a precision platformer. Oh. Boosting aim. When the ball is glowing, press R trigger to boost. Hole one. Okay. This kind of reminds me of a game called What the Golf, which is really fun. So I'm hoping for that same kind of wildness. Okay, let's see. So we could boost. I'm assuming those things are kind of like the speed stuff in. No. Oh, okay. So we get multiple shots. Yes, they are like the car things, and that is our reset button. Boom. Nope. Oh. Oh. It is a precision platformer. I think we can do this in one shot. I'm going to give it a shot. There we go. No! We can do this. We can do this. I see the targeting reticle. There we go. Hole in one, baby. We got 2 start. Reach a goal with at least 1 large traffic cone. Oh, do we have to hit? I want to see what that means. So do we have to hit the traffic cone? So obviously we kind of want to do this with 1 shot if we possibly could. We got a traffic cone and we're going down. Oh my gosh, the traffic cone stuck to us. And it's like really adding some weight. That is funny. So 3 strokes, whatever. We'll go. That was our objective though. Pause the game by pressing that button. Got it. All right, we got an idea. We need to do this in 1 shot. Par 1. Oh my beans. All right, what is the objective though? Like that last one, we had to get the traffic cone. No! All right, we gotta do this at par 1. So the attempt here is at least 1 shot. Bam! Hole in one. Oh, come on. Reach the goal with at least 5 kilograms. Oh, so we have to like grab stuff. I think we could do that. That's 2 kilograms. Yeah, this is only gonna be 2 kilograms. We need it. We need a little more weight on that, I think. We can do it again. That this surprisingly went well. Where are we gonna get that? There it is. Oh, we got it. Okay, it's gonna be that sign. Oh my gosh, that's tough. Bingo, bango, boop. There we go. With 5 kilograms, that should give us 3 stars. Yes. Look at that. Okay, we're 92 in the ranking. Good enough. Good enough. You know, I'm about finishing levels. Not exactly being the best at them. All right, par 1, doing 1 shot. Not sure what the secret objective is. Ooh. It is cool that they let you go in for another shot, but what's kind of weird about that is you still wouldn't be able to get I guess finishing it. So you get the star for finishing. Not exactly able to get the second star because you didn't do it in the next shot. Bloop, 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 bloop. Go! I want at least 2. No. 2 stars are bust. I'm not like a golf person. I never really liked golf. When I was young, we used to play this thing called urban golf or city golf. And essentially, we called it that. And me and my friends were like, we were going out and going to thrift stores and stuff and just buying random stuff. And one day we were at a thrift store or a consignment shop or something, and we were able to get our hands on a really cheap, well-loved set of golf clubs. Came with the golf bag and everything. It was a full set, and it had the drivers, a putter, wedges, all that kind of stuff. And we brought that home, and we're just kind of like, what are we going to do with this thing? And it dawned on us that we should just play golf. And I do live close to a couple of golf courses at the time. One was kind of like the everybody can go there golf course, but it was kind of pricey for a bunch of kids that just didn't want to spend the money on a golf course. So we decided the best thing to do is to get like a really decent ball that we could use. We didn't end up using golf balls in the story, but because we didn't want to damage anything too much. But essentially we got these like foam balls, and they were like golf balls, just not as heavy, and when they hit glass windows and stuff, they didn't break anything. So what we did was we just played golf in the city and in the neighborhood. And we would start at one of our houses. We would decide on where the hole-in-one was going to be, or where the hole was going to be. And it was usually like a trash can or something. And we would literally just play golf in the neighborhood, banking shots off of homes and cars, and trying to land the balls into like trash cans, dumpsters, sewers, and like anything we can. And it just became like this thing that we did. And that was like the only type of golf I ever really liked. And this is kind of like the vibe where you're just banking stuff off of a home. The rules were ambiguous at best, but it was a lot of fun. I feel like you couldn't do that these days. We probably shouldn't have been doing it then, but we got yelled at a lot, but we never broke it. I think we were more of a nuisance than like hooligans. Like our kind of trouble was just doing really stupid, silly stuff. And we tried to never hurt anybody or do anything that would cause harm in a way. But yeah, that was we were really risking it in our city golf. Kind of miss doing that kind of stuff. I barely tell my kids about these stories because I don't want them doing half the stuff I did when I was growing up. I don't even think you could get away with most of the stuff I was doing. Oh, can we do this in one hole? It's funny, like there's such nice little chain reactions if you get it right. We had to reach it with the traffic cone. Oh no! Okay, we'll go again. Here we go. Hi, Kixie. I mean, yeah. Like funny enough, my kids are weird, right? Both my kids are on the autistic spectrum, or the autism spectrum, and they are really, I mean, so am I, but they're kind of interesting in a way because they don't have a really good ability to lying, and because they can't really lie or do anything like that, we could get a good honest assessment on them. And they also have this like weird vibe when it comes to justice. Like they're very strong when it comes to justice. So anytime I tell them stories about me as a kid, like, oh, we used to do this, we used to get in trouble, we used to have to run from authority and stuff, my kids would just look at me like, you should have got in trouble. And like, you shouldn't have done that. They like try to shame me because to them you're supposed to follow all the rules, and it's hilarious because we never taught them that. So I don't even know where they're getting it. I have read, and their doctors have like indicated that kids like them on where they are on the spectrum tend to be very strong-minded when it comes to what they feel is just, and they have a hard time lying. So the crazy thing about that is also annoying is we'll get door-to-door salespeople coming to our house. Oh, we could do this. We get door-to-door salespeople coming to our house, and they'll usually be like, oh, you know, we see that you need some roofing done. And I'm always like, hey, you know, I'm just gonna stop you there. I don't own this house. I rent it from people who really don't want to talk about roofing and things like that. So I don't own the house. Here is a fake number and a fake company name. Go bother them about the roof. And my kids just stare at me like, you lied. Why did you tell them that? We own this house. Why did you tell them that? And it's like, it's a little fib just to get rid of this person. But they get so stressed out about any little bit of lying, which I guess as a parent, I should be really happy about that. Like, they won't lie to me. But then also as a parent, it's like, come on, you gotta know how to like give that little thing. Gather more mass in order to stick to heavier objects. Interesting. Little fibs are definitely a life skill. That's like, I've been like trying to explain that to them, but they just don't get it. Like their therapists and psychologists and stuff. They tried to explain it to us once. That it's just like how their brain is programmed. They just can't process that like as a thing that you should do. But we're still trying to teach them like it's okay to fib a little bit. Like if you need to tell somebody a fib because you don't want to go to their birthday party because you're feeling overwhelmed, sometimes it's nicer to just if that person kind of doesn't understand why you wouldn't want to go, it's nicer to just say, hey, I'm just not feeling good or something like that. And they're just like, oh, but I can't do that. I have to tell them I don't like them. And it's like, don't do that. Don't tell them you don't like them. Like, I guess you could do that. To be fair, you could do these things. You could live your life in full honesty, but I feel like it wouldn't be as comfortable. You gotta learn how to bend truth a little bit. The rough part is they tend to have a hard time coming up with make-believe stuff sometimes. They're just very literal. That is a good point. But I'm working with a preteen and a 9-year-old. They're very. I'm trying to explain to them like the politics of friendships, because they have friends. Surprising enough for homeschool kids, they have really good friends, but yeah, it's like you want to keep them as your friends. You don't want to tell them the truth all the time. Shoot. Growing up, I should have been more brutally honest to people. Like, I feel like that might be true. But I feel like sometimes young kids just don't understand all the time. It's funny talking to other parents about it, because it's like, oh, my kids have a hard time lying, or they can't comprehend lying, and other parents will be like, oh, that's such a dream, and it's like, it's really not. Like, it means they're gonna be brutally honest to even you. Like, if they don't like something that you've done, They are brutally honest about it. They're nice about it, but they can be very brutally honest. Like, I've showed them projects that I'm working on, and they're very like, oh, this is nice for some people, I guess, but I really don't like this, and this is why I don't like it. And it's like, Jesus Christ. Like, they just, it's Mortal Kombat and they're finishing off the parent. It's like, you could just be like, I don't, it's not for me, man. Okay, the concept of this game where you're just picking up junk is quite entertaining. I'm also terrible with friends. Friend politics makes no sense to me. I only had like a handful of like truly good close friends, and I lost more friends than I made them. Oh, it let me through, man. We're gonna brute force this. As long as we keep the ball moving, it won't reset the shot. So we might be able to do this. I just want my kids to have good friendships. They do have like really good friends. Except my oldest, my preteen, their best friend, like their close good friend. Funny enough, is also my best friend and childhood friend's daughter. Their best friend is always bringing home like a lot of like information from the schoolhouse. Like, oh, we learned this new slang, and oh, this is the hip thing and stuff. And my kids are like, they fully adapt to it, and they go 1,000% into things. Oh my gosh, I don't think we're gonna be able to make it through. All right, we're gonna restart. Here we go. Here we go. Hole in one. Well, I mean, how many reach a goal with less than one large traffic cone? Can we do it with what? I think we can. If we make this shot just right. There we go. Oh no! Well, if we would have hit that last arrow, it would have been really great. Okay, we're moving on. So this has been pretty fun. It's kind of like a goofy golf kind of game, but I think where it really is neat. Oh, we got to get more weight. Is this weight the weight requirement? So we need to collect things to make ourselves heavy, which is kind of funny, but adds to a good portion of the challenge. Wooskies! No, we're too heavy. We made it through, but we couldn't get it up enough. Here we go. Nope. Oh. I am currently having like a small panic attack because A, it's gonna rain tomorrow, and I'm not ready for more rain. But B, with Zero Game coming out on the 1st, I'm excited about Zero Game coming out, and also nervous as hell because I've been putting so much work into it that I want it to succeed, And it'll be okay if it fails. Like, I'll be real. But I'm like really hoping that it will take off some. And the problem is like I'm really bad at getting my content seen by people. I used to do really good on TikTok, not on TikTok. I used to be really good at getting content seen on Twitter, but ever since Elmo has taken over Twitter, it kind of has made it really hard to be seen. The goal is to get people to see stuff on TikTok now, but we'll see. Oh no, we ran out of movement. I'm hoping for the best. But I'm so excited about how Zero Game's coming along that I'm in it for the long game. If it doesn't take off right away, it'll be okay. We'll keep trying. That was a tough shot. That was a tough level. All right, let's do a few more levels here, and then we'll move on to our next one. Oh my gosh. So this one's infinite. Okay, we can't get a restart on that. We're just bouncing off of it. So this shot has to be good. Oh, shoot! How do we do this? Like, we could get up here. Oh, man. That's a tough one. So we gotta get fairly good shot here. Go. We got it, kids. So I'm trying to also think, we got Zero Game going live on April 1st for April Fools. I was also thinking like maybe letting Zero run the stream for a little bit on April 1st, but I'm not quite sure if that's gonna be doable. We'll see. I feel like that'd be putting too much pressure on Zero. I'm really nervous about OBS closing up right now. Like Zero's settings, the program I use for Zero, it works really well for Zero because I've put a lot of effort into getting it correct. There's two walls. Oh, but it's not like bouncy kind of wall. My biggest worry about letting Zero run April 1st on stream would mostly be just that's a long amount of time for the poor little cowboy to run something on their own. No, we got it. Okay, this is it. We'll do this level and then we'll call it a night for this game. But I really want this. I don't know if we should have Zero doing it. So here's the problem. Zero is really good at being themselves, at being their true selves. But I don't know if they're ready to be like a host of the entire thing. Do people really want to listen to Zero the whole time?
I think people definitely want to hear me the entire time, Hydra.
You say that, but I've seen the videos you've made right now, and they're questionable at best when it comes to content.
Oh, I don't think so, Sir Hydra.
I think Zero, do you want to stream on Monday for April Fools?
I think that would be a perfect idea, Hydra. At least for a little bit.
Okay. All right. So April 1st, we'll let Zero take over the stream. It'll be the 0 hour, and we'll see how that goes. I'm not sure what game we should have Zero play though. We still have Anno to finish, but I want to finish that one myself. Not to be greedy, but I did start that game. You know, can't let Zero take that one over. We might have to find a game that Zero could play on their own. So, any suggestions would definitely be good. Especially right now, there's a lot of games on sale. I missed out. I'm so bummed out too because I missed out on sales when my internet was down. Oh, I think we did it. There we go. That's how you do that. That's how you get 2 stars. All right, maybe we could do one more. I thought that was going to take a little bit more time. Okay, looks like we got to do a lot of bouncing. Parkour. Oh, come on. Okay, we just gotta let it bounce, I think. There we go. Oh my gosh. I really like the game. It's just there's some things about the angle of the camera that just gets a little difficult. There we go. All in one. Can't we beat level 2? We completed level 1. Can we complete level 2? The dragon escapes. Zero, what game would you want to play on April 1st?
Oh, I don't know, Hydra. Something with a lot of guns.
I'm not sure if we should be letting you play games with guns. I feel like that takes the Catboy innocence away. Like, just a little bit.
Oh, I don't think so, Hydra. I think it'd be perfect.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we got the idea that we need to do. Oh. I mean, it would be fitting. We'll definitely let Zero stream. It'll be fitting. Zero's show comes out on Monday. Let's let Zero stream on Monday. I think it'll be a great little bounce. In comes Pixie with all the emotes. I'm still looking for an emote designer. I need to look on Fiverr or somewhere like that. That's my next big goal, is to start doing some spring cleaning and sprucing up on some of the stuff we have. Once I get the show published. Oh, so close! Yet so far. Oh man, this level's gonna drive me nuts. We should have just stopped at the bounce one. Oh, we got a pot! Harold, they hit our pot again. Alright, we're gonna... Oh, I want the cone. Because I have a feeling we're gonna need some weight. Shoot. So close. That's definitely a good reason to bell. Donut time is a good time. Oh, come on. All right, we're gonna have to do this in 2 shots. Oh no! Oh no, we're not supposed to have anything, I think. Here I thought we were supposed to have stuff. But maybe we don't? You got one with fruity pebbles on him? Oh shoot, that's so good. That's like one thing I miss about living in Huntington Beach. So I used to live by the beach and really didn't like the vibe of the people that live there. It was very not me. And though the cool thing is it was full of a lot of cool stuff. And there used to be this donut shop that all the locals used to go to. And they would have the craziest donuts. The craziest donuts. Matter of fact, for my littlest's 2nd birthday, we did donuts for a birthday cake. He had a lumberjack party. It was really cute actually, and we had donuts and stuff. But they have the best donuts. My favorite one was a creme brulee donut because it was your typical like cream filled donut, but they torched the top, the glazing on the top, so you could crack it with a spoon. It was so good. It was so good. Oh yeah, it was definitely a ooh la la place. It was notorious for like the fancy ass donuts. But the nice thing is, like, price wise, it wasn't so bad. Like, it wasn't priced out it wasn't like wildly priced. It was pretty reasonable. Compared to the other donut shops. A lot of the shops when we lived out by the beach, everything was expensive. The downside of living in a place where a lot of tourism and stuff happens is everything was really pricey. Like, we had local places. Like, we had a couple of local cafes that my partner and I really loved to go to. but if you left anywhere too far, it was all so overpriced. They had to get all those beachgoers. But the cafes were nice. Like if you knew where to go, it wasn't so. Again, the problem with living where I used to live was not exactly the place, but the people that lived there. It was kind of iffy. Not the most welcoming people. But everybody was like, there was so much money being spent in that area. So much money, everybody was spending so much money there, and it was so expensive to live there, and it was just, yeah, so crazy how expensive it was to live there. But what was even crazier is just how people wanted their homes and to like try to pass off that they're beach bums. And so you have all these people driving like expensive cars, living in expensive homes, spending too much for food and groceries and stuff, and fuel. But they would try to like dress themselves up like, oh yeah, you know, I've just been at the beach all day. I'm a beach bum. It was so fake. I hated it. The people were awful. But it's a great place to throw my surfer voice. My surfer voice got me through a lot of it. I mean, to be fair, I used to surf there a lot. But when people were really annoying, I'd throw in that surfer voice. Just be like, hey man, I know what you're talking about, and we're just here to like vibe. Like, I'm just going to the Denny's. Get me some of that pancake. The Denny's was too ooh la la for me. It was annoying. Because I grew up, like, the way I grew up as a kid, I grew up poor and like food scarce and things like that. And I went from being a kid growing up food scarce to getting designer jobs and stuff as a designer, and getting out of the struggling lifestyle I grew up as. And I live pretty comfortably. We have our ups and downs, but my family lives rather comfortable. And when we lived in Huntington Beach, we were pretty comfortable. But when you grow up like struggling, you still carry that, and the people there just, oh, they were disgusting. But this golfing game, really fun. You guys should take a look. It's called Sticky Golf. Really having a good time with it. Big thank you to the developer for providing us a Steam key free of charge so we could take a look at it and talk about my childhood and get it in front of you guys. I'm determined to get this hole in one. No, we lost it. No, wait. Oh, we lost it. All right, guys, I'm going to go for my first break for the night. When we get back, we have a second game called Little Devils. We're going to take a look at that one. I believe it's a precision platformer. Let's say our adieu or goodbyes to Grippy Golf, and we'll be back in 3 minutes with